starts early in Kampar. Even before 8 in the morning, students can be seen cycling to University Tunku Abdul Rahman. Widely known by its abbreviation, UTAR serves for more than 20,000 students at one time. UTAR is divided into two campuses, Sungai Long and Kampar. While Sungai Long campus is located near the capital of Malaysia, Kampar campus is located in a more rural area in Perak State. Surrounded by beauty of Mother Nature like mountains and lakes, give it a rather unique atmosphere compared to other universities. The uniqueness doesn't end there because there is something interesting about the racial demography of the students in UTAR. Malaysia is a multiracial country with majority of the citizens are Malays. This is followed by Chinese, Indians, Orang Asli, Iban, Bajau, Murun and many more. Despite being the majority, there are times and places where Malays become the minority. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Today starts early for Ali. After morning prayer, he takes his breakfast and get ready to go to campus. Ali is one of few Malay students in UTAR. He is in his third year majoring in journalism.
I didn't really know where and what is UTAR before I came here. Then I was searching through some private universities that I'm planning to go in. And then turns out that UTAR offers surprisingly offers like half of the price of other universities. 1 week before my semester started, the first semester started, I came to just with my family just to have a look at the campus. And then when we go through the campus, it really surprised me because I didn't expect that private universities would have a campus that big. And then when I go in, that when just for one round, I feel like I'm not in Malaysia. It feels like I'm in somewhere, some country that I've never been. So in that way, it gives me a big feeling of like overseas. And this is probably a good place to study.
The campus indeed is a masterpiece of architecture. In 2013, the campus won gold in PAM Awards. The national level award serves to recognize the most prestigious in-building industry and to honor architects and builders in Malaysia. The campus, however, is not the only thing that is new to Ali.
When I was in high school, it was I think almost 100% Malay student, so I don't really mingle with other races. And then I went to foundation, which was also for Bumi Putra, so there was no Chinese or Indians. And then I went for diploma in a private college, which was also almost 100% Malay. Since I would say the national service, that one is like 3 months. And then now in UTAR, it's my second time that I get exposed to other races.
While a new environment can be fun, it also can be proven quite a challenge.
I cannot deny. I'm pretty sure me and all other non-Chinese speaking people actually face the same situation. The situation basically will be rather simple where, when you are in a group discussion for study and then majority of the group members are Chinese. So, they actually do try to speak in English, but in the end, I think it's easier for them to converse in Chinese because in the end, discussion is about getting an understanding between the group members. So I think that will make the discussion easier for them. However, when you are the non-Chinese speakers in the group, you tend to be left out because one thing, you don't understand what they are saying, and second thing, you will only get the main points of the discussion, which will be translated at the end of the discussion.
The language barrier faced by Ali is not new. UTAR uses English as its medium of communication. Except for certain subjects, all lectures, assignments and presentations are ought to be in English. However, The university never stops anyone to converse in other languages. Majority of Chinese in Malaysia have Mandarin or Cantonese as their mother tongue. With more than 70% students in UTAR being Chinese, Mandarin and Cantonese is largely spoken in the campus.
Especially during the assignment group. So in our assignment group, we have only me as a Malay student, then they all are Chinese student. So they treat me like they just leave me alone, and then they just chatting with their friends, and then I just sit alone and then do my own. Yeah.
During my early time when I enter UTAR, yes, I find it a bit something that disturbed my emotion, because yeah, we've been discussing, and then when it come to the point that we cannot gain some conclusion, then they started conversing in Chinese, and I feel a bit frustrated about that. However, as the time goes by, I try to reflect on things, and I understand they also face the same situation as me. They don't know how to explain to me, and I also don't know how to make things we come to the same conclusion. So as time goes by, I let them do discuss in their language, because for me lah, I'm lucky enough because my friends are very supportive and they are also very understanding. Usually I allow them to discuss first, and then they translate to me, and then we figure out together.
It's not really the same as being in the discussion, because for you, being a group member in a project, then you want to join, you want to participate. Of course, even in the discussion, not just getting the info afterwards.
In fact, Malay students are not the only ones struggling with this situation. Indians and non-Chinese speaking Chinese are also in the same boat.
Some event meetings, like general meetings, sometimes, yes, I do face difficulty, but my committees, those events that I'm in, they are actually considerate enough to actually speak in English for me. Even if they speak in Chinese, there will always be someone there like translating to me directly. Or when I don't get it, I give that blank face, and then they'll be like, oh, this is what.
As for the Chinese, not all are unaware of the situation.
At the beginning, we will speak in English so that we will let the non-Chinese friend to feel that they are included. But gradually, we started to speak in Chinese, and you can see that they become quiet, and then they are excluded actually, which is not a good thing.
Like, we just tend to forget the language we are using, which normally, like, we Chinese will speak Chinese or Cantonese and any language lah. So sometimes we just tend to forget. If not, we want to left out like Malay or Indians or Punjabis. But it's like when I have an experience with a group of Indians, they will just speak in Tamils. But sometimes they will just remember that I hear that. They will say sorry, what they are saying, they will tell me about it. And then same as of course with the group of Malay, they speak Malay, I can understand, so there's no barriers for me. So I think that it's how we see it and the attitude we behave. It's not, I don't think that people really have intention to purposely left out for a person if the person didn't really do something that make us uncomfortable or what. So
While the struggle is real, not everything about it becomes an issue.
I think throughout my study, I am quite lucky because my group in my class is quite small. So I think after 3 years, a lot of things change. And one of the things is my classmate or my group really work themselves in speaking in English.
After a while, they started to get used to how things work around in UTAR.
Of course, it's more convenient and more cheerful to talk that topic in their own mother tongue language. So for me lah, I don't mind, because after they like talking, then they hoo-ha, then I say, hey, why, what's wrong? Then they explain to me, then I also know the conversation also. Then I still can join the conversation.
Even better, they acquire the basic Chinese words used in daily conversation.
I did learn some basic words of Chinese that that can help me in the conversation. So when sometimes my friends have conversation in Chinese, then I can get the the essence of the conversation, because I do understand few words and I can actually make up the general idea of what they are talking. So it's not bad lah.
Examination is ending soon, so do Ali study in UTAR. As for that, he and his classmates decided to throw a barbecue party.
So tonight we are planning for a BBQ since it's our last semester here, so we want to celebrate our study here. So we are gathering with friends and lecturers. So yeah, we'll see you tonight.
Ali and his friend Chai Chu-yi went to a local hypermarket to get food for the night. Having a Muslim like Ali for the party, Chai Chu-yi takes note on Ali's food concern.
Okay lah, because most of the food we buy will be halal food. What we choose will be the chicken, ham that is already halal certified lah.
As a Muslim, food is one of Ali's major concern in daily life. Halal food in Kampar, however, is seen as quite limited.
Actually, before that, when I came here 3 years ago, there was only 3 or 4 shops, Malay shops that I know.
One thing is I'm definitely not familiar, and of course one more thing is I'm concerned about the halalness of the places lah. Because for me as a Muslim, I have to take care of, I have to know what I eat, especially when it comes to non-halal food such as like pork, and then also not only pork, I would say also chicken, beef, and so on. That is not prepared in halal way.
Fortunately, the limit of food let them improvise their daily diets.
After 1 year or 2 years, I did learn new things that I never tried before. For example, I would say vegetarian food, because I never eat vegetarian food before I came to Kampar.
Yeah, because mostly in Kampar they having mostly Chinese restaurant, so I just depend to mama stuff.
I mean, I don't mind going to that place as long as I don't eat there with them. I just lepak with them, we get a drink. It's okay actually, but because it's normal lah. It's just a restaurant. They're eating, so if you're joining them, you can't be the one pulling other people down, right? It's nothing wrong to go there and join. Just eat the food there.
The chikute, So of course I cannot eat outside. Of course I won't eat the original bak kut teh lah. But then I can make at home with my friend who will help me, and we cook chikute together. So we use halal chicken and the herbs. Then I get to try new food.
The abundance of Chinese food in Kampar is not new. The history goes a long way back when Kampar was a small mining town. Back then, Chinese ethnic dominated the tin mining in Kampar. The tin mining activities were slowed down due to the collapse of the tin industry in the late 20th century. The community and the culture, however, remain alive. In 2007, the economic activities and real estates rapidly grew with the existence of UTAR Kampar campus. In fact, Kampar has its own trademark delicacies such as curry bread chicken, chicken biscuits, and egg tarts.
So we've spent about 200 something for the stuff. So after this, we're going to marinate the chicken and prepare all the stuff for BBQ.
Malay students' life in Kampar is challenging and fun at the same time. Since UTAR is not a popular choice among Malay to pursue their study, it leaves the students with a golden question. Why do you choose UTAR?
Well, in academic-wise, it has a high prestigious about it, academic.
At the time, I was just looking for a place to study, and a friend of mine said that this place, the price is not so high, and they produce good students also. And
the experiences, challenges and friends they made help to provide them new perspectives in living with those who are different from their race and culture.
it opened my eyes a little bit towards, other people. So yes, I would actually encourage them to come to places like this. Enjoy the experience. It's a very nice experience in a way.
After 3 years of studying, not only do they obtain a certificate, but even more importantly, a better understanding and tolerance of life surrounded by multiracial friends.